Beautiful friends. Welcome to this light language reading. It has been a really, really long time, and I feel like I've been knocked off the course of my regular weekly live, but I am showing up today after a lot of craziness the last few weeks and months. And I'm showing up also to renew this space and to renew these readings. They have been a bit wonky schedule wise, and I'm still trying to find the right time uh, with my new schedule and new life. But here we are, and here we shall begin again. So, with that, extra special welcome to those of you who are here with me. Um, it is a new beginning. We just had as well the full moon on Sunday. It is a couple days now that since it's passed, but it is a new beginning. And as I navigate some intense challenges, I'm also picking up some new energy and experimenting with that. And the first of which, as you can see, I have a brand new environment around me, which I really feel so blessed to be in. And it is in Israel, and I am outside. And it's not perfectly silent, although actually most of the day it has been. But it is not in the city anymore. I'm not in Tel Aviv. I'm a place called Binyamina. And I get the benefit being here of beautiful nature and a yard with grass and with trees that bear fruit that I can eat. So, what better way than to start lives in this space? I think the sun probably is going to go down as I'm even over the course of this live, but we'll do what we can. So for me, it has been a very long day, and it's also been a while since I brought the bowl. So I think a really nice place to start would be by playing this bowl, consecrating the renewal of these light language readings, also of my space here. And consecrating as well this new chapter that we all are entering into. So to receive the bowl, welcome yourself into this space. I invite you to close your eyes, start taking some beautiful deep breaths. As ever, I invite you to be very genuine with your physical body today. Really give it some love in these minutes by paying attention with your body, not with your mind, but with your body, and seeing what you need. As you close your eyes and start to breathe, you can also take some movement if you wish. You can let out some sighs. Wiggle, maybe shake your body a little bit. Making some noise, taking some movement. And signaling to yourself however you feel that this time is for you. That we're we're sharing this space together. That you are so safe to be as you are in this moment. And that if you wish to receive them, you have some soft, sweet energies coming your way. Thank you for being here. I love you. I see that my lighting is virtually non-existent right now, so I'm going to go fix that really quickly and see if I can't improve it. Ooh, that is not much better. Oh man. All right. Well, lesson learned. It's going to be dark, I think, today, which is not ideal. All right. We will do our very best in the dark. And next time I will learn. So, on to the reading. Oh, this really looks terrible. No. Okay. On to the reading. As always, I will choose a shape and a color for the week from the beautiful tool of light language from the Curanderos lineage, to paint a picture of what we can expect, the kind of movements we'll face, and as well how to navigate that in the name of our highest good. And every week I choose a shape and a color, and this is what I am going to do now. I have with me all of my materials in front of me, which you can't really see much anyways, but hopefully you can still hear me all right. And we'll choose a shape and a color and go from there. All right, and the shape. All right. Today, the reading seems to be rather contradictory, and I think that's interesting for me already. That I'm thinking about some things. So, um, the color for today is a color called dark salmon, whose nickname is completer, as in completion. A bit different from end, but rather coming full circle in processes and a sense of wholeness. Um, yeah, I'm really, it's really a puzzle for me, this one. Yeah. So the color is dealing with wholeness, sense of completion. It is the completer, but not just finishing things up and perhaps tying loose ends together. But I'm really feeling more about the invitation of wholeness, the the invitation to have it all in general. Hmm. And this is interesting to me because the shape for the week is a shape called the initiator. Like literally, yin and yang here, it seems like a polarity perhaps, that our color is dealing with the energy of completion, and the shape is actively bringing um, the drive of initiation and beginning. But what I feel right now is less about completing things and tying loose ends, as I said before, but um, this week is about new beginnings, initiating new processes with a more conscious sense of the wholeness of that experience, the wholeness as well of ourselves in that process. Um, Full presence, but also self acceptance of our full selves to begin new the things which we are choosing to begin. It's also about, yeah, there's an aspect, a parallel stream of inner work right now for um, working mm, for moving past separation and division within us, like separation between our parts, division of different aspects into different aspects of ourselves, instead of again being a united I, a united you. This week is about making our moves again fresh, new, on the eve of a beginning. As and with our whole selves, also, though, making sure to bring the aspects of ourselves that we know are real and alive with us from those processes that we are completing. I don't know how to say it exactly, but it's like moving into a new sense of self-leadership, but with more conscious connection to bringing with a more conscious aspect of soul retrieval, like really taking time to invite and collect and bring with us as gifts, as treasures, um, everything that we have been that will continue to serve us now. Of course, we have already released those things from us which no longer serve us, and in general, um, this is what we in our nature do. So I'm not talking about those things which are meant to be released at this time, but rather speaking about aspects of ourselves in which we perhaps might find shame or guilt or blame, discomfort, displeasure, sadness, fear, anger. It's also definitely a lesson for me right now, but it's like an energy of these two together of just do it. And just do it with like the sense of practicality that really comes with it. We are not just dealing with theory here as ever, but as I feel has been the case for the last months, each week we are being asked to a greater level of practicality, of action, and this week is no different. This week is about just do it, but actually using our sense of practicality together with our sense of responsibility to bring these parts with us. It's an act of self-love and self-acceptance, and also a big act of self-acknowledgement, because in order to take these parts with us, we must acknowledge that they are real and present. And um, and as always, it's not that we're not capable of doing this, of taking these parts, but it's more about our willingness to do so. Yeah, this week is about self-leadership and the way we show up as leaders as well for others through the way the amount that we can show up as a leader for ourselves and others is directly related to the way that we honor our whole, acknowledge the whole of who we are, and embody the whole in our actions, in our decision making. And also the way, not only the way that we can lead ourselves and others, but also the way that we can, as I said earlier, have it all, the way that our abundance is really driven by our reception of ourselves, and the way that we allow others to receive all of ourselves as well. These parts that we bring with us, we are not on an island. We, of course, interact with others over the course of our days and weeks. And this week, we're speaking about the all-in experience of how present, how all-in can we be to receive ourselves and also receive others receiving us. Yeah. So this week, and I definitely feel this echoing in my body a lot. This week is about, self-acceptance, self-integrity, and self-responsibility. This week is about being the initiator and the leader of our lives. Um, we, sorry, with with a conscious with a conscious awareness of our whole, basically. This week is about being the leader with the way of wholehearted embodiment, whole embodiment, and also speaks in generally about our interactions. Our interactions with the wholeness that is reflected to us and the wholeness that we receive in turn. That was interesting. I imagine things will unfold as the week goes on. And so, as always, I am really curious to hear how your experiences with this energy go. You're very, very welcome to share your thought in the comments or write me privately, whatever feels good. But I would love to hear from you. And in the meantime, I send you a lot of love, a lot of light for a lot of self-love and self-compassion and self-leadership. There's so much for each of us to bring forth. And now is the time to gently but persistently and so lovingly take the steps to heal what we need to heal in order to bring our full selves along for the ride. And I am completely stepping with you. This is my biggest challenge right now. And I know the pain of that process. So know that I am right here with you, and again, would love to hear and share experiences if that's something that calls you to do. So with that, this is the end of the reading. So much love to you, and see you next week. Bye for now.